Genesis chapter 21. The birth of Isaac. 1. The Lord was kind to Sarah, as he had told her, and did for her what he had promised. 2. Sarah became pregnant and bore a son to Abraham in his old age, at the time fixed by God in his promise. 3. Abraham named Isaac the son Sarah had given him. 4. When his son Isaac was 8 days old, Abraham circumcised him, as God had commanded him. 5. He was 100 years old when Isaac, his son, was born to him. 6. And Sarah said, God has filled me with laughter, and all who know this will laugh with me. 7. He added, who would tell Abraham that Sarah would breastfeed children? Yet I gave him a son in his old age. Hagar and Ishmael sent away. 8. The boy grew up and was weaned. On the day Isaac was weaned, Abraham gave a great feast. 9. But Sarah saw that the son Hagar, the Egyptian, had given to Abraham was laughing at Isaac. 10. And he said to Abraham, get rid of that slave girl and her son, for he will never be heir with my son Isaac. 11. This disturbed Abraham too much, for it involved a son of his own. 12. But God said to him, do not be troubled because of the boy and the slave. Attend to whatever Sarah asks of you, for it will be through Isaac that your offspring will be considered. 13. But also the son of the slave I will make a people, for he is your descendant. 14. The next morning, Abraham took some loaves of bread and a leather bowl filled with water, handed them to Hagar, and, having placed them on her shoulders, dismissed her with the boy. She set out on her way and wandered the desert of Beersheba. 15. When the water in the bowl ran out, she left the boy under a bush. 16. And he went to sit nearby, at the distance of an arrow shot, because he thought, I can't see the boy die. Sitting nearby, she began to cry. 17. God heard the cry of the boy, and the angel of God from heaven called Hagar and said to him, what ails you, Hagar? Don't be afraid. God heard the boy cry, there where you left him. 18. Lift up the boy and take him by the hand, for I will make a great people of him. 19. Then God opened her eyes, and she saw a fountain. He went there, filled the bowl with water, and gave the boy a drink. 20. God was with the boy. He grew up, lived in the wilderness, and became a flare man. 21. He lived in the wilderness of Paran, and his mother got him a woman from the land of Egypt. The agreement in Beersheba. 22. On that occasion, Abimelech, accompanied by Phicol, commander of his army, said to Abraham, God is with you in all that you do. 23. Now swear to me, before God, that you will not deceive me, neither me nor my children and descendants. Treat the nation that welcomed you as a foreigner with the same kindness with which I treated you. 24. Abraham answered, I swear. 25. However, Abraham complained to Abimelech about a well that Abimelech's servants had taken from him by force. 26. But Abimelech answered him, I don't know who did it. You never told me anything, and I only found out about it today. 27. Then Abraham brought sheep and oxen, gave them to Abimelech, and the two struck a deal. 28. Abraham separated 7 sheep from the flock. 29. Wherefore Abimelech asked him, what do these 7 sheep which you have separated from the others mean? 30. He replied, accept these 7 sheep from my hands as testimony that I have dug this well. 31. That is why that place was called Beersheba, because there the two took an oath. 32. This agreement being reached at Beersheba, Abimelech and Phicol, commander of his troops, returned to the land of the Philistines. 33. Abraham, in turn, planted a tamarisk tree in Beersheba, and there invoked the name of the Lord, the eternal God. 34. And Abraham dwelt in the land of the Philistines for a long time.